So, I came across a video from Derek Domino, who is a YouTuber from Southern Ireland. Dublin is burning, Ireland on the brink. And I'll leave you, obviously, a link to this in the pinned comment. But my reply was, they want civil unrest so they can deploy the UN troops that have been sitting in hotels. This is all by design. Now, so far, I couldn't believe it with YouTube especially. I've had 283 thumbs up. So replies, you're spot on. Bang on, Rasher, fair play. This has been the plan all along. Yep, you're right. The plant ones in them protest to start the trouble. That's very true. Because remember, who stands to gain out of civil unrest historically? Always government. Always. If you think that government, any government, has not thought long and hard about the continuity of government in relation to civil unrest, well, there's no bloody helping you. There really isn't. That was a peaceful protest organised by the locals to voice their concerns. I also thought it was a bit strange that a Garda car just sitting there on its own, who set it alight? Yeah, that's a very good question. It definitely wasn't a local, that's for sure. It was a setup and not a fire brigade in sight. Yeah, superb comment. Another one, fully agree. They welcomed this as a convenient distraction so the WEF can force a dictatorial state with military control. They want everything about us on these energy-wasting data banks serving AI. Vietnam government cancelled 88 million bank accounts owned by people who did not have digital ID, took their money, and if tourists tried to use their credit cards without their ID, they cancelled the cards. Another great response. Well, so be it. They can't continue to attack our children. And bring in digital ID, yes, absolutely. I've been saying this for the past 5 years. We've been flooded with EU, UN, and NATO military mercenaries, but people have been distracted by the IPAS centres, so haven't noticed the military camps building up around the country. An excellent comment, because type in migrant camps Ireland. Yeah. All I'm saying is people need to do a lot more reading, especially in the last 150 years. But remember, let's not just go and do things on impulse, because we are being played. Seriously, we are. It's a disgrace what's going on in Ireland and the UK, yeah, and other places, other Western nations. But what we need to be looking at is, well, who's supposedly working for us when they're working against us? And what is their involvement with, well, the occult and an ideology? Seriously. I think that's fair and reasonable. I was really amazed I got so many thumbs up on that comment. I really was, but and it's nice to see, not because I got the thumbs up. I mean, that all I've said is they want civil unrest so they can deploy the UN troops that have been sitting in hotels. This is all by design. I should have fine-tuned that to what another individual had quite rightly said. These various camps. It all sounds very Rex 84-ish. Yeah. They've been thinking about this, the powers that be, for quite literally decades. And I just wonder sometimes, is it just the best of intentions but not, well, fully grasping the detail, or is it... I just ask myself, I'd love to have a wee chat with Derek. I'm sure he's a decent enough guy, but the last thing I would be encouraging is civil unrest. Anyway, your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.